Welcome. Our topic is multiplication of fractions. When multiplying two fractions, reduce the fractions amongst themselves and then multiply the numerators together and the denominators together to get the final product. So when we have two fractions and we are multiplying them, so we will look up and down and see if we have a common factor that can divide any of the numerators and the denominator. So we will go ahead and divide before we will multiply out. We will multiply the numerator and the numerator. We will multiply the denominator and the denominator to get the final answer. Example 1. 3 over 5 times 10 over 7. When we look at these fractions, we can see that 10 and 5 has a common factor. 5 can go into 5, it can also go into 10. So we will go ahead and cancel. So 5 into itself is 1, into 10 is 2. Looking up and down, we do not have any other common factor. So we simply multiply out. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 7 is 7. So our answer is 6 over 7. So this is how we multiply fractions. Example 2. 2 over 3 times 1 over 6. So looking at the numerators, we have 2 and 1. Denominators, we have 3 and 6. So looking up and down, we can see that 2 can go into 6. Note, when you're cancelling, cancel up and down. One up, one down. Please, don't cancel up, up, or down, down. No. Up and down. So 2 into itself is 1. Into 6 is 3. We don't have any other factor that is common between the numerators and any of the denominators. So we will simply multiply out. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 3 is 9. So our answer is 1 over 9. Example 3. 3 over 8 times 2 over 3. 2 can go into 8. So we will say 2 into itself 1. Into 8, 4. 3 into itself 1. 3 into itself 1. So our final answer is 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. So our answer is 1 over 4. Example 4. One whole number 1 over 2 times 8 over 9. The first fraction is a mixed fraction. So we will change it to improper fraction before we cancel. We have to change it to improper fraction first. So we will say 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 over 2 times 8 over 9. 3 can go into 9, so we will say 3 into itself is 1. Into 9 is 3. 2 into itself is 1. Into 8 is 4. We will multiply out. 1 times 4 equals 4 over 1 times 3 is 3. So we have 4 over 3. When we simplify further, we will have one whole number, 1 over 3 as the final answer. So when you're given a mixed fraction, please change it to improper before you go ahead and solve. When dividing two fractions, reverse the numerator and the denominator of the second fraction and change the division sign to multiplication. Solve further to get the answer. When we are dividing two fractions, you will look at the second fraction, take the numerator down and take the denominator up. Reverse it. After reversing it, change the sign, the division sign, to multiplication and solve further. Let's look at the following examples. Example 1. 2 over 5 divided by 1 over 10. So we will look at the second fraction. reverse the second fraction. 10 will go up, 1 will come down, and the sign will change from division to times. So we will have 2 over 5 times 10 over 1. So we will go ahead and cancel. 5 into itself is 1, into 10 is 2. Our answer is 2 times 2 equals 4. Below we have 1 times 1, so 4 over 1, which is equal to 4. Example 2. 3 over 4 divided by 5 over 12. We will write the first fraction 3 over 4, change the sign to times, and reverse the second fraction. So we have 3 over 4 times 12 over 5. We will go ahead and cancel. 4 into itself is 1, into 12 is 3. That gives us 9 over 5. When we divide further, we will have one whole number, 4 over 5 as our answer. That's how to solve division of fractions. Alright, please go ahead and solve the following on paper. Snap and send. The first 5 is multiplication, the last 3 are division.